think running a day spa is all massages and relaxation? There is nothing relaxing about owning a day spa, but we're here to help. Serious spa owners know that being in the spa business isn't for the weak. It takes hard work, planning, and just a bit of luck. We should know because we've owned a successful day spa for over 20 years. Now we're opening up our playbooks and giving you the business insights to run your day spa rather than letting it run you. This is a Spapreneur podcast with Lynn Graves and Ramona Rice.
Spapreneurs, this is going to be a very special episode.
I'm drinking.
She's 2 beers in, guys.
Well, I'm about to work on my second beer because it took you so long to get these damn mics set up.
Look, I'm not normally one to podcast on Saturdays.
Hey, it's been a rough weekend around here.
We've survived Valentine's Day, Spapreneurs.
Ooh, that was my... Mona's been getting on to me because some of the thumping sounds y'all hear are me accidentally hitting the mic, and well, that was my beer bottle hitting the mic. So.
The children in their own podcast do not even hit the mic down.
Okay, they have not dealt with crazy ass therapists this week.
This is true.
Okay.
Hello, Spapreneurs.
Yeah.
How are you?
Hi. I'm not sure, Mona, if we deserve them or if they deserve us.
What, the Spapreneurs or the massage therapists?
No, the Spapreneurs.
Let's be very clear. Okay, when we're talking about massage therapists, we're not talking about you guys.
Oh,
we're talking
no.
about our massage therapists because they were very naughty children this week.
They're going to be lucky if they survive me. There's not enough medication out there. There's not.
No.
But we'll get into that in the show.
But let's do our question of the week. It is from the delightful Joanna Gable. She's one of our Six Pillars members.
Joanna.
She has great questions. She wants us to do like
It's
subscription
not a
boxes.
great question. No, it's
No,
not.
this is great because it inspires the whole episode basically, and we basically know and stop that. All right, her question is: she is setting up a trade with a seamstress fund to turn her pillowcases into some proper face cradle covers.
I'll sew those mothers for you for what you're going to pay that woman.
It's not very many, maybe 12. She's thinking of offering 30 minutes for every face cradle cover.
Oh, no. Joanna, if you didn't get the message before, let me say this now. No! You just call Massage Warehouse and just order the damn things. My God, woman.
Yeah. I am craft challenged. Okay, so it's funny. I am very similar to Ceci in many ways. Agreed?
Agreed, except she can't cut a straight line to save her soul.
No, I have astigmatism in my eyes. I see things crooked. But I could cut out face cradle covers if I absolutely had to because they're pretty easy.
We're going to be doing a lot more of that because a lot more of ours have disappeared again into the great dismal swamp of our linen bags.
God help us. So it's not hard. So we are going to, in the next couple weeks, make a tutorial. We'll put it out there.
There's some fun, easy things. Y'all were asking about the warm, huggy things I make. They're so easy.
Show you how to make boob pillows.
Joanna, you don't even have to friggin' sew to do these things. You just cut them.
If you use fleece, you don't have to use the picking shears.
And then, here was my favorite part of it. Somebody else in there said, but you can't find ones to match your decor. God, help me, folks. Okay, first of all, I've never in 22 years had anyone ask me, why doesn't your shit match each other? I mean, it's white sheets, and we have purple face covers. They don't care.
Their eyes are closed, guys.
They don't give a shit.
They really don't. And if they do, tell them to close their eyes. Provide like a warm towel or something over their eyeballs.
Tell them for $10 more, you'll go matchy with all your stuff.
I will say, in some of our Six Pillar members, they have like a VIP program, and these are all individual massage therapists that have like individual businesses.
I get that.
So they have upgraded sheets for that experience, and that's fine.
I understand that.
But okay, let's talk about the things you should worry about and not worry about. Number
Face
one,
cradle covers are not it.
No, making sure your rooms are pretty and nice, sure,
clean,
neat, vacuumed.
Yes.
Safe. Don't
overload. A little
overload.
bit of candy in there for them, the kind of candy you don't want to eat, so you don't eat the stuff.
Yeah. Apparently, the British people do not like lifesavers, by the way. They thought
I don't
they were
blame them.
disgusting.
I'm not crazy about them
They're
either.
really gross. That's why I keep
I have a love affair with fireballs going on. I don't know what it is about them, but I don't eat those.
It matches your hair.
Well, I don't eat them before a massage because I don't want to be breathing cinnamon fire on my people.
It's very good not to be a dragon in the
But
massage
chocolate or peppermint patties, if you have a few clients, make
the
them
little
feel special.
after 8 minutes.
But folks, matching up your sheets that much. Okay, I get it. You want you want white sheets or colored sheets, but your face cradle cover, have the basic cover over it, the one that covers the whole thing, the fleece one, all nicey nice. But then we throw another one on top of that, so we're not changing out that core big one every time.
And unless you're doing like chair massage, don't use the disposable face covers. They're not comfortable.
Nasty.
Gross.
Anyway, we're going to do a tutorial on this so that y'all can actually see, and I'll make Mona cut so you can see she really can cut. She didn't even know why you use pinking shears. Okay.
I don't know.
Pinking shears are
pretty.
basically for things that will unravel. Flannel and fleece do not unravel. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Just have sharp scissors. Okay? Okay. Have we resolved this issue? Because it's been a long couple of days for me. And you 6-pillar women, you know what the hell I'm talking about, because this is the day after the whole catastrophe with the stupid dryer, and y'all laughed at me. Who was laughing later on that day at the brew pub?
All right. Let's explain this story. So every week I meet with the 6 pillars women.
Yep. Which you could join a group that she's going to start soon, and it really is phenomenal. But the core group won't let anybody else in. They're
Not
being
this group.
stingy.
No, they're like, this is our group.
Can we stay together forever?
We love it. Which is fine. Which is like, I'm sure. I'm like, yes, we'll keep that group going.
And they thought the shit I was going through was funny, but
well, if it were happening to other people, you would have laughed too.
No.
Let's start. So
wait, I get to start this.
Sure.
Okay, so we're recording this.
Listen, no, we have to do the whole day. I
am. So we are recording this the weekend after Valentine's itself. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are like stupid, busy, crazy, ungodly. But we have this down to a fine science. So everything runs uber smooth, and to the point where one of my idiot guys, therapist, was up front.
Which he wasn't supposed to be.
Trying to mansplain about how slow it is up front and how nice it is that they can be so relaxed and calm. What the fuck? You think we don't work our asses off to make it appear that way, you stupid little moron twit? Anyway.
And he's married, too.
Yeah, to my nail tech, and I tell her what a twit he is all the time. So, but yesterday, I was getting all the rooms set up. This is when I discover that we're not missing just one face cradle, not cover, face cradle, but 2.
And these cost about $100 a piece.
How can we be missing 2? What the fuck have you guys been doing with these face cradles all the time?
I think they roast them and eat them.
No. So Henry, my star Henry, the idiot that he was yesterday, says, well, we've just been borrowing one from room to room to room. Why the hell didn't somebody tell me this shit? How am I supposed to know this?
Yeah.
So, okay.
And we have forms, by the way, that they're supposed to fill out if something's wrong with a room.
I got to talk about that. So Nina filled out her form in the room called Garden, which is a couple's room, and says, the table warmer's not working. I said to myself, okay, let me go check this out. So I go and I plug it in, and then I said, I know what she's done. And I get the thing running. There's 2 plugs, women, on an electric blanket, 2. Okay, not 1, 2. One goes to the blanket, one goes to the wall. Nina, being from Chicago, God love her, I love this girl so much, did not know this shit. So one of them was unplugged. So in front of everybody in the back room, I said, Nina, you wrote me this cute little note that said, the table warmer don't work. Thank you for writing me that note. It helps if you plug it in. She goes, I did plug it in. I said, not both plugs. You didn't. Share her little eyes got big old wide. And she said, there's 2 plugs. So that's how the day started. Those are minor, Mona.
Well, then Ceci decided to get her car.
Oh, that was really very sad. Very sad.
It was sad. It was funny as hell.
Mona was hanging with me most of the day.
First up, we go to Costco to run and grab sandwich fixings for these ungrateful children.
Like, my little legs can't keep up with your fast legs.
What the
I was
hell?
power walking.
It was ridiculous. Okay, and we got the shopping cart in there. She eats seaweed. If you're on
God,
Instagram,
it's nasty. That shit was
but no
nasty.
one told you to eat it. Okay.
I felt like the guy that put something in his mouth and just spit it out immediately on top of people. That shit was nasty.
The nice Costco lady is giving us samples of seaweed salad. I love seaweed salad, but seaweed salad is one of those things you either love it or you don't. And you've tried it other places and you don't like it. So what made you possess?
No, I've never tried it anyplace else. I don't know. And look, Mona, you have a very delicate palate. So if Mona will eat it, I'm like, certainly I'll like this stuff too.
Yeah,
oh my God, that shit was gross, folks.
It's delicious. It's so good for you too.
I won't put it in my mouth.
It makes you poo-poo.
I don't have a problem poo-pooing. I have no problem with my poop, okay? Let's just discuss it. And that was another discussion we had this week with a whole group of us. Do you wipe from front to back or back to front?
Oh, it should be front to back, so you don't get
reaching my arm all the way to the back.
It's difficult,
my
but
arm won't reach.
this
all
is
the
how
way
you
back
keep
there.
a clean system and you avoid UTI.
Mona Elaine, my arms are tight from doing so many massages. They don't reach all the way back there, and I have no problem being clean. Okay, there's enough on that subject, okay? So then we go to Costco. We get all the eats. For
No. Costco's experience with Lynn Graves because she knows everything. Because we're there all the time. We are there all the time.
I have to give hugs to Donald when I walk in.
So much so that
he likes to feel me up.
Ew. But ew. Oh my God.
I love it when I can do that to her.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, and?
Okay, so I go there enough where I know when members from the Newport News store are in the Norfolk store, which is like clear across like town. And I'm like, why have you switched? They're like, well, we had to. No, bring it back.
Anyway, we were doing some live broadcasting.
Yeah.
Didn't you put Richard on there?
Yeah, I put Richard on there.
Oh, he's awesome.
Oh, yeah, Richard's our favorite, and Kevin's also good too.
Yeah, but they all come to, most of them come to us to get massaged. They're
is
so awesome.
No, the best is when you go with Henry.
Oh my God. Henry knows every single person that works there.
He bakes them cookies for Christmas.
And he knows their families and will inquire about them. And they all think Henry's gay. It's like, no, Henry really is not gay. He's not gay. So, yeah, it's an experience with Henry. So we got to Costco. We go and drop off the supplies because...
And we couldn't find the bread. That took forever.
We had to go back and forth.
Because they keep moving at Costco. Stop moving your shit around.
Yeah. Oh
Stop it.
God.
There was no reason for you to move it.
Consistency, folks. If you're not catching something here, you should be consistent about certain things. Leave the fucking bread where it belongs.
The bread and wine.
Yeah, the bread was next to the wine.
Well,
really?
no communion.
Oh. Hello.
Yay,
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. And mind you.
And it's near the fish. Oh my
Yes.
God, all the miracles.
Okay.
We could feed the people.
And during this event, I bought 6 bottles of champagne because I knew I'd need some drinking.
I thought that was very conservative of you.
I thought it was too, actually.
So we buy, we find chicken salad and cold meats and cheese and vegetables
For these
and bread.
moron of therapists who have no concept of what we do for them.
Because we do all the shit for them. So all of you who are single massage therapists
They're so
and
spoiled.
estheticians who have to do all your shit, you should come to our place and slap them and go, no, and stop it.
We do. We spoil our babies and we make them feel loved because they're part of the family. But, oh my God. So we get all that done. Well, during all this time, I've had a rental car because after Mona had her accident, I backed the U-Haul the next day.
U-Hauls are not allowed to go to the fiance's house anymore. We've had many incidences with U-Hauls.
So I backed the U-Haul into my own Honda Pilot, which is my baby. I love that car.
I think you love the car more than any of us.
It's close. It's close.
I
It
think
treats
even
me
more
well.
than the grandchildren.
So I finally broke down and took it to my mechanic who's having major issues because he's had
kidney stones
big time. So
and now his wife's making him drink parsley tea because a client told her to get parsley tea. It's
and she was
hilarious.
one of my original massage therapists. So he gets it fixed, and I say to Mona, take me down to Robbie's so I can pick it up.
Fridays are now one of my busiest days as a entrepreneur. I have an amazing private client now, Janine, who just opened. Today's her first day fully in business. She's fully booked, even though she's like, but it's just my family and friends. I'm like, no, you're fully booked. Yeah. Celebrate that shit.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Absolutely.
Yay, Janine in upstate New York. If you're in the Niagara Falls area
I don't care who
and Buffalo.
is on your books. You make your books look busy so it's hard to get in.
That's right.
Because I'm popular.
That's right. She is popular. And her skin's amazing. Oh my God. Look at it through the screen.
Be a walking advertisement.
And she's a redhead. So the fact that her skin looks that good, I'm just like,
she got to put up with some of my nonsense, but she didn't catch the core of it.
No, we'll get to that. So I'm super busy. So Ceci's having to work all these things around like schedules for you guys. And then I always have 6 pillars at 1:00 Eastern Standard Time on Fridays.
So she gives me an hour window, folks. 1 hour. I pushed her out of my body with a lot of pain, and she gives me 1 hour. Okay?
It's not me. It's the spapreneurs.
Okay. Well, anyway, she takes me down there. And as she's pulling the parking lot, because Robbie's getting his little ding dong with a stent put into it, and
they're blasting the stones away.
Yeah, and they're blasting.
He's getting his dick pressure washed.
I'm gonna make him listen to this podcast. Oh my God! Oh, God. Okay,
But
so
that's what encouraged him to drink
as
more
we're
water.
pulling into the parking lot, I've got my key out and I'm pressing it.
And she's pressing it to make the lights go on and make it go vroom,
nothing's
vroom.
happening. And I press
wish you
the
guys could have
trunk,
seen her face.
and nothing's happening.
She looks so sad.
and nothing's going on.
The saddest face I've ever
My
seen Ceci
baby
give.
is sitting there beautiful, all fixed, but
She's
nothing's
so pretty.
happening. I had the wrong keys.
So I had to drive Ceci all the way back.
Mama thought that shit was funny.
'Cause
Now,
it was
I was
funny.
going with the flow because you know what? I knew DuPont was going to come pick me up and take me out drinking at the brewery anyway. So we get back.
I go into the office. I make a sandwich very quickly, and the
Yes.
6 Pillars people have to watch me eat the sandwich.
So
this one's
she's
hurry.
about 5 minutes into 6 Pillars. Okay.
Yeah.
This is when the rubber hits the road. Now, I'm going to preface this by telling y'all a little story before we start on this. You know my client, Buddy. Everybody should know my client, Buddy, by now. Buddy and my husband work out together on Monday and Wednesdays in the morning. His wife and I, now Buddy's in his 70s and his wife's in his 70s. I adore working out with Libby. I so enjoy my time with her. And we work out on Monday and Wednesdays in the afternoon. Buddy and Rick, my husband, and Joey, our trainer, Joey has this 1-inch PVC 5-foot pipe. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's your homework. I want you to text me or put on Facebook that you know what the hell that is. Because if you don't, shame on you. You now have homework. Buddy says, I don't know where to go get this. And Joey says, just go to Lowe's. And Buddy says, I've never been to Lowe's before.
How the hell has he never been to Lowe's?
He is a Jewish attorney. He has people. That's so sad. I told Buddy when he was on my table that night.
His
I said,
wife is very crafty. I'm sure she's been to Lowe's.
No,
Libby's never
no,
been to Lowe's?
she's the Amazon queen. She orders every. I got another.
You could probably order PVC pipe
Let me
from Amazon.
tell you, I've got a whole nother story on that one too. So he got on my table that night, and I said, that breaks my heart that you've never been to Lowe's.
You
do
guys
not
should do a
understand.
field trip. We could videotape it. It'd be so much
I
fun.
told him of all the tools I've had, and I said the word reciprocating saw. He said, what is that? I went, how could you not know what a reciprocating saw is? So, folks, if you don't know where your Home Depot, even though I abhor them right now,
Or your Lowe's.
they're on my shit
Your
list.
Ace Hardware.
But, I love Ace. I love Ace because of their customer service and their core values. But Lowe's is really good. If you don't know where they are, you better get familiar with them because one day you're going to have this happen to you if you're a big girl spa.
And you probably won't have an easy solution like we did.
So, we are, as I said, we have a 4-day marathon coming up, and yesterday wasn't even the busiest of days, yet we were back to back. And in the middle of this, my dryer died. Gave up the ghost. Died.
That bastard.
And I kept pressing that start button over and over, going, you motherfucker, you will work. You will work. I will make you work. I will you to work because I can't afford for you not to work right now. Yes, we have a linen service, but they only bring our sheets. And during spa time and Valentine's, everybody wants to get these big ass huge comfy robes we have. One robe takes up a whole wash cycle and it takes forever to dry them, but that's what they want. And then we have our hand towels and our washcloths, etc., etc., etc.
And the face credit covers.
And which have been disappearing one by one because they wrap them up in the linens, put them in the linen bag. But this is the mantra around there with 24 therapists. Not me. I don't do that.
do it.
Not
No.
me. Not me. Not me. Not me. It's like, really? You little twits. It is you, and y'all will fix this. So I am now starting to go into panic mode. Oh, my God. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I can go up to Lowe's. I can buy one real quick, throw it in the back of my car, and bring it. But
No, she
I don't
can't do the
have
back
a
of a
car.
car.
So then I happen to know that Donna, my oldest therapist, has a truck that she bought from a friend of mine. I'm thinking, okay, I can get in the truck and I can go up to Lowe's and I can buy one and throw it in the back of the car. So Mona wisely says, now see, and the 6 pillar people, they knew this shit and they thought it was funny.
Because it is funny.
When I went in there and Mona goes, oh my God, what's going on, Mom? And
no,
I
seriously,
said,
her face, she walks in. I seriously thought someone had done, this is what I thought. This is all the things that were going on. She goes in and when I'm in 6 pillars, if she comes in and I'm at the spa here, she's normally happy and joyous, ready to talk to the girls.
Ready to get into the thrive
She's like,
of it.
yay, the girls are here. Let's talk 6
I was like,
pillars.
look, you little assholes. I don't want to talk to you right now.
And then she has a look like she looks like she's about to cry. And I'm like, oh God, somebody has molested a client. Somebody has
that would have been easier to deal with.
Okay, no. These are all things that someone has called out of work and she's going to have to rub people.
No, I can do that. I could have handled that.
But you still would have been upset, or someone has died. Like those are my feelings.
No. The dryer died.
Okay, so she comes in and so I have to stop with 6 pillars and they're all listening very aptly. Like they're all in their little boxes on the Zoom call and listening.
And they think this shit is funny.
It is funny.
And I said, I am glad y'all are laughing, but I got stuff to do. And Mona says, why don't you go to Evan's house, her fiance, which lives all of 10 minutes away, not even that much, and get the dryer we just put in there. I went, that's it. Okay. I got this.
Because we could do that for the next couple of days until we can get one put in the office.
So I have rented a small space right down from us, like
we kind of
25 feet.
Actually,
we hijacked.
We hijacked it like white men have hijacked land for many years.
Yeah, I got a key, and we've been going over there.
We have manifest destiny on our office complex.
Okay,
let's be honest.
So what happens is the landlord's son is a good friend, and he gave me a key to a vacant unit, and we set up all the lunches down there.
Yeah.
So I ran down there, and I didn't say anything other than, Donna, give me your key. She goes, oh, okay. And I said, Steven, when's your next client? In an hour. I said, get your ass out here. And I turned around and I ran out. And he got up very slowly and was meandering out. And someone said, you need to get your ass in gear because she's very upset right now. We don't know why. So he ran out. He jumped in the truck. And I explained to him on the way over to Evans that.
I want you to understand this is a young black kid gets in a car with a crazy white Southern lady. Okay?
But I give him ride homes every Monday, so he's used to me now.
Sweetheart, but at the same time, no. But you were extra sassy today. You were extra sassy that day.
So we go over there. I am just barely not speeding. I get over there. I back up the truck, and we run in there. And as we are lifting the dryer and carrying it out the back door, I said, Stephen, we look like we're robbing this place. And then we couldn't get the truck tailgate down, so we had to lift it over the truck and put it in. We jump into the truck and we drive off. So then we get in there. Now, this is a lesson for you ladies, and maybe some men out there, but this is a lesson. Every dryer is a dedicated electrical line, and they all have different types of plugs. You have to know what kind of plug you have in your wall. Well, since I had the plug from the old dryer, I knew how to take it off and put the new one on. Okay? You need to learn this stuff.
This is like, my mind's exploding. Why the hell? Okay, can I just ask?
It took 6 screws. That's all.
Why do you need screws for a dryer? It's an appliance. You plug it in the wall.
Nope.
Why?
You cannot plug it in the wall because it has a dedicated line. See, you need to know this stuff. But see, you have a mommy you can call. So in the middle of all that, okay, so we conquered it. We got that damn thing in there. Nina, who cracks me up, went into session. The dryer was working, came out and found a whole new dryer. When she got out of session, she's like, what the hell? And that's how within 20 minutes we had this turned around. The lesson being, my loves, is that you need to be prepared. And if you're not prepared, you need to have someone there that's prepared. If I had not been hanging out, they wouldn't have known what the hell to do.
Yeah.
And they would have tried to accomplish what they need to do and not destroy me. Yeah. But they knew it just would have been too much. So please tell me you know how to get to Lowe's to get this stuff fixed.
Or you have somebody you can call. Like, if something emergency-wise happens, like, okay, let's talk about...
You have them sitting there on premises when you're busy.
And that's kind of the reason why during busy days, like, Ceci normally is not in there most, like, a full day Friday.
But this is Saturday. I was there this morning just to make sure that there weren't any problems.
Because, honestly...
Which didn't make the therapist happy at all, because I was getting on to all of them.
Fuck the therapist!
They're like,
if I could put that as the title of this episode, fuck the therapist. It's probably their fault the dryer broke.
No, it just, I don't want to get into it. I'm going to go back and buy another dryer.
Between them eating, but this is a good, speaking of buying the dryer, this is a good lesson about why profit first, and you guys need to follow Amber Duggar.
Yeah, we have the money.
We have the money to just go out and get a dryer. And thank God it's President's Day weekend, so we'll probably get a deal. We need to go Monday.
There's a cool thing at Lowe's where they have a whole aisle, and you have to ask them, which is total clearance on their appliances. I don't need this shit to match.
No.
I need it to work.
Talk about not matching.
Yeah. Yes. So my experience has been the LG, is it LG? What is it?
LG, yeah.
Duet washers.
I was told that. Duet.
Yes, Whirlpool duets have been a godsend. They have worked like a champ. But when I bought the last dryer, for some reason, I thought, no, I'll just buy a regular front loader one, and it'll work just as well. Well, it isn't even a year into it, and we burned it out. So I'm going to go back and buy a good heavy-duty a Whirlpool front dryer. But there's this aisle there that if it's scratched, dented, or if it was a demo one, you get it for a lot of money off. And don't hesitate to say, I need this, but this is my budget. Can I get a little bit more money off? What's the worst they can say is no. Okay. So, yeah.
The other thing is just make sure, worst case scenario too, all of us who have been taking stuff home to dry.
Yeah, we have done that before, too.
And I know you guys
all have. My group will do that.
Yeah.
Henry and all of them, they don't even tell me. I'll show up and they'll say, yeah, something happened to wash the dryer, so I took it all home. It's like, oh, my God, I love you folks.
So that's the key, is just... the most important thing you can do in any kind of crisis, and this seems like a minor crisis, but Valentine's Day weekend, this is a fucking major minor crisis.
Because we were already low on face cradles, which I just discovered, and we needed hand towels. Yeah,
and because we use them as for people, and again, we use them in the bathrooms also too for people to dry their hands, because it's more.
I could have gotten over that.
We could have gotten paper towels. We could have, but it wouldn't have been as nice for Valentine's weekend.
And the towels in the massage room, that would have been fine because they're wet anyway. And we put them in the towel warmer. That's fine, but I needed some dry one. It just is not. It was out of my control. So I took the control back.
Well, you took a break. You came in. I gave a solution. You're welcome. And Evan didn't mind because I didn't really give a choice.
So then
crazy fiance.
Then Mona, after everything's said and done, puts him on speakerphone, and he's trying to explain how to undo the dryer and what we need to do and how we need to undo the plug.
This is like 90 minutes after the whole thing's been happening.
Really? Really? Yeah. All right, conquer this shit. Don't be telling me what to do.
Yeah. And he thought we'd actually see what happened.
Crazy boy.
He is crazy. I
love him.
He was mansplaining a little bit.
He was mansplaining. We're going to go through a whole different thing on that
mansplaining.
one day. So, yeah.
No mansplaining is allowed in the Spapreneur group ever.
But in the end, everything's okay.
We hope. They're still going strong.
Yeah, they're still going strong. Poor little Shelby's in the back assisting them. I've got all three of my front desk people there working full time right now. And Shelby's been assigned to the back because it's her first year of doing this, and she needs to get to know the therapist.
And that's the safest place for her to be, honestly.
Oh, I don't know. She's looking a little shell-shocked right now.
No, this is good for her because now she's going to be able to say no and stop that. And that's what you need a good front desk person to do.
Lyric says to me, I say to Shelby in front of Lyric, Shelby, do not let the therapist walk all over you. They will try to get away with shit, and they're going to walk all over you. And Lyric pipes up and says, yeah, you told me that when I first came here, and I tried to be nice. He goes, I put the smack down after a while. He said, because they will walk all over your ass. Yeah. They're strong personalities, and they're prima donnas, and they want what they want. It's like, no. Get out of my face. No.
So for all of you who look at Ceci and I and think, oh, I want to be them someday.
Think about what you're saying. You might get what you wish.
And
if you don't drink, start.
Or chocolate.
No, I don't do the chocolate thing, but drinking is my thing. Even though I'm going to cut back after February, I'm going to cut way back. I've decided I want to for my own personal growth.
I think we should do the whole 30 and just eliminate for 30 days.
No, I'm not. No.
She's upset. Okay, so she during all of this, like, was driving. Why haven't you done a whole 30 walk? Because I used to do them very regularly. They're great. I love doing them. But
I want to support her.
It's a commitment.
She wants to buy a wedding dress. I want her to support. I want to support her
and
as much as I can.
And it's very healthy because basically Whole 30, if you don't know what it is, you eliminate all alcohol, all kinds of sugar,
I ain't
all
no
dairy.
Alcohol. She's
all
crazy
dairy.
as shit.
It was weird I brought up the dairy because I don't eat dairy because I don't like
folks,
cheese.
Ceci is not giving up alcohol. I will cut back.
No, it wasn't the alcohol.
It
wasn't the alcohol. You were upset about cheese. You goes, I don't want to get in trouble for eating a bite of cheese.
I don't eat a whole lot of cheese.
Then it shouldn't be a big deal.
I just can't support you.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
Communication at its best.
Moral of the story is we're kind of doing this number one to kind of wrap up Valentine's Day for this year. But
well,
also
and to give y'all a real sense of what went on, it was so much. I said, Mona, we got to put this on the podcast while it's fresh in my mind.
Just because it's funny. Because, again, one day we'll look back and go,
we are successful and I'm happy. But let me throw this out there. We love Valentine's. The therapists love Valentine's. We make a lot of money during this time, but that is not our bread and butter. Our bread and butter are the repeat clientele. So it's fun while it lasts, but that's why you still need to tune into Six Pillars. You still need to get into the program and reach out to some of the girls that are in the Six Pillars now because they can tell you it is building their business. They're so cute in their Facebook page that they're going, oh my God, I met my goal and then I went over it and I didn't expect that and I'm just loving it. It's like, yes, you can do it. So.
It has been, I told them yesterday, it's been my unbelievable joy to be working with this group because
they're adorable.
They're adorable, number one. They're really good at go-getting, and I'm glad I priced it the way it did because it forces people to invest. So I am going to announce it here and now. We are doing an official Spapreneur membership. It is coming very soon. I'm working with the membership guys, Mike and Callie over in England, who I know. They're friends. Yeah, so it's going to be a full-out membership. What it's going to allow me to do is I love putting together courses and ebooks and things like that for Spapreneur. The problem is that, number one, some people just can't afford the individual courses.
Yeah.
And also, two, you really want direct access to myself and Ceci. I know this because
you can't have me.
Well, but they do get you once in a while.
Sorry, once in a while.
But in order for me to do private coaching, I have to do a minimum of $125 an hour.
Yeah,
because I'm worth more than that. A lot of you can't afford that, so I'm trying to figure out a way so I can help more of you, but it still be quality. Mm-hmm. It is not going to be cheap, but it is going to be affordable. And it's going to be a true investment because I need people who are serious. The reason why the Six Pillars worked. They were all ready to work. They invested and they've made their money count.
Yeah. No, and absolutely. You cannot. Anyway, yes to everything you just said.
Yeah. So
preach it, sister. Preach it.
The details are coming. I'm very excited about this. It's a little bit ahead of my own business plan, but I thought I could do another smaller group or I could say no. Let's go ahead. Let's start the bigger group. Mm-hmm. But there's only going to be so many spots because I want it to be quality. I am not about quantity. I want you guys to realize, I talk about this a lot in various different ways, but I don't let everybody in the Spapreneur big group.
They can't handle us.
Well, they can't. And that's why we have the questions. But when I was looking, just in the space of like 30 days.
They can't handle the fuckets.
No, they can't handle the fuckets. Just within the 30 days, I think I've eliminated 100 people for various reasons. One, they didn't answer my questions. Two, they seemed like they were really spammy, and I don't want that in there. Mm-mm. Or they flat out said the big question for me is, can you handle that we love alcohol, Western medicine, and we curse a lot? And people have said no, and I'm like, you can't come in.
You can't come in because you can't handle us.
Yeah, so I think that's what makes us really unique in the space. And if you hear a tiny human. He's screaming for us.
He is screaming.
There is a man going, where's the women? I need help.
Yes, my love. Okay. He's got the puppy. All right. I'm going to sign out now. Let Mona finish because I'm going to go look at the puppy.
We are done.
Love you guys.
So, love you, mean it. Bye. Need more actionable steps to get your spa headed in the right direction? Head to spapreneur.com. We've got the tools, tricks, and methods to making your spa as successful as it can be. Spapreneur.com.